going on, guys? It's Steve. So LeBron James just got another triple-double. This is the 45th triple-double of his career. Now, he actually, in his younger years, he used to be doing what Westbrook was doing. Not as many in a season like Westbrook, but he was getting a lot of triple-doubles. And, a lot of people, including myself, I was probably like 11, 12 back then. A lot of people, including myself, I actually thought he would go down as the number one player in NBA history in terms of triple-doubles, which he had the potential to do. And he still does. But the thing is, he slowed down a little bit with the triple doubles. He started to coast through the regular season, which is understandable. You want to last as long as possible. That's why players in the 80s and 90s only lasted an average of 10 plus years, where some players now are averaging like 15 to 20. So LeBron got his 45th career triple double. He actually praised Russell Westbrook. I think Russell Westbrook tied LeBron for the amount of triple doubles he has, which is ridiculous, because if you think about what Russell Westbrook is doing, it's crazy, man. How can he be 6'3"? 6'3", playing in the modern day era, where you have the only people that can really rebound in the modern day era are players like, your small forwards, whether it's LeBron, KD, Melo, or your power forwards and centers, Anthony Davis's, Kevin Love's, Kristaps Porzingis's, your Karl Anthony Towns, your Dwight Howards, your Paul Millsaps, your Al Horfords, Marc Gasols. The list can go on all of these big men and bigger players getting, rebounds. Usually it's just wing players that get rebounds and, front court, players that get rebounds. But now, in this era, now we're having point guards getting rebounds. It's crazy. I mean, throughout history, we've had point guards, that have gotten rebounds. Like, for example, Magic Johnson did his thing. We understand that Jerry West, actually, I think Jerry West was a shooting guard. But, we understand that in history there have been some players, but it's increasing now. It's getting higher and higher, which is kind of crazy, because, every players nowadays are getting so much better at having a total game instead of just focusing on one thing, which, even nowadays you can still just focus on one thing and still make it into the NBA. That's why you have shooters. That's why you have defenders. That's why freaking Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is still in the NBA. This dude has the worst jump shot ever. His jump shot is nasty. He's never fixed it, but he's a great defender. Not great, but he's a solid defender. He fits his role on the team. And he does what they need him to do. So for anyone out there aspiring to make it pro, don't listen to me, because I haven't made it pro yet. But, just some advice, if you're not a great player and you know that you don't, I'm not saying, this is what I'm trying to say. If you know that you probably won't be a superstar player, but you think you're still good enough to make it and be a decent role player and last a while, like your Courtney Lee's, like your Joakim Noah's, you can do that. Just focus on one thing and then bring in all of the other things as soon as you make it in the league. But don't listen to me, because, again, I didn't even make it. Well, yet. Hopefully I will one day. We're getting towards that day. Hopefully. But anyway, and I hope the best for everyone out there also that's trying to make it into the NBA. It's extremely hard, but I am trying out for the D-League. I am trying out for the Long Island Nets. I don't know exactly when the tryouts are. I think sometime in June or something like that, 2017. If not, somewhere in the summer of 2017. I'm also going to try out for the Knicks, the Knicks D-League team, Florida D-League teams. I'm going to try out for a whole bunch of D-League teams. If I don't make it, I'm going to keep grinding. I already told you guys, by the end, if I don't make it into the NBA by the age of 22, the year I graduate college, I'm going to just, I'm just going to say, you know what? You gave it your all. You tried your hardest. You just didn't make it. It happens. I never want to accept defeat, but sometimes you have to accept it, and you have to move on. And I'm just going to be like, you know what? I tried my hardest. I really did. I didn't make it, but I did good. Hopefully I inspired people along the way. That's what this channel is about, to inspire people along the way. Like, no matter what situation you're in, you can still make it into the NBA. So hopefully my journey to the NBA videos, which I know I've been slacking on, I only have 3, and it's supposed to be like a weekly series, but they'll come back really soon, probably tomorrow or the day after. My journey to the NBA videos, hopefully that'll inspire you guys to do whatever the hell it takes in your life, because all you have to do is get up and do it. But anyway, let me stop preaching, man. You guys are probably tired of that. Anyway, Kevin Durant continues to get better. He does. I think he's averaging somewhere along the lines of, this may be slightly off, but somewhere along the lines of 28, 7, and 5. 28, 7, and 5. Usually he averages 3 assists for his career. 28, 7, and 5. With Stephen Curry on his team, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Zaza, JaVale, Sean Livingston. This is why I think this is why he went to Golden State. Now, he said he wanted to play real basketball because in Oklahoma City, he was pretty much just, give me the ball, I'll do what I got to do. Score. Just like that. Like a Carmelo, like a Kobe, right? But I don't think that made him happy. I think it makes him happy to be able to pass more, to have teammates. I know Russell Westbrook was there, but to have teammates like Klay Thompson that can shoot the ball and he doesn't care if he has to catch and shoot. He'll catch and shoot the ball. He'll catch and shoot the hell out of the ball. There I go stuttering again. Every single video, he'll catch and shoot the hell out of the ball. That's just what he does. And then you have Stephen Curry who can play off the ball and catch and shoot, even though he's a ball dominant player. You have Draymond Green who can also do that. You can have pick and rolls with Draymond. You can do everything. So in terms of that, it's like, okay, maybe he was right. This was the best thing for his career because his numbers are better than ever, which is shocking, but they're better than ever. And Stephen Curry, he's still doing his thing. I didn't expect Stephen Curry to still be averaging 26 damn points per game. Literally going into the season, I was like, guys, he's going to average around 22 points per game. And I was dead wrong. For some reason, him and Klay Thompson are still averaging over 20. It's crazy. You know what else is crazy? And this just speaks to how human nature is. When you're doing bad, everyone hates on you, right? But when you do good, everyone praises you. When Klay Thompson was struggling in the beginning of the year, everyone was like, oh no, he needs to be traded, he needs to leave. Him and Kevin Durant, they're not going to work. But now look, now that he's doing his thing, now everybody wants to say, oh no, he should have never been, oh no, everyone's saying he should have been traded, stupid. And come on, guys. You guys got to let the season play out a little bit. I'm not talking about you guys, but I'm talking about the people that were like, oh, he should be traded. Come on. Same people that say, oh, Carmelo should be traded. No, the hell he shouldn't. Good luck trying to trade someone with a no trade clause in the first place, who literally sat there and said, I'm never leaving. So good luck. Anyway, let's go on to the next topic. James Harden with 7 straight double-doubles. This dude, James Harden, I told you guys this. He's very underrated. Yes, he's not a great defender, but so what? I know it's not an excuse. Stephen Curry's not a great defender. He's considered one of the top 3 players in the world. How come James Harden isn't? James Harden literally impacts the game on every single level, except defense. He impacts the game more than Stephen Curry. He impacts the game more than Kevin Durant. He impacts the game more than everyone except LeBron James and possibly Russell Westbrook. But for some reason, I know that doesn't always mean you're the best player ever, or not ever, in the league. Like, you look at Giannis Antetokounmpo, he impacts the game more than other people. That doesn't mean he's a better player, though. I understand that. It took me a while to really sit there and understand that, but I do now understand that. I understand. And by the way, Giannis Antetokounmpo is doing his thing. Dude is averaging, 22, 8, and 5? He's doing his thing. But anyway. So I understand that now, so I apologize for that, but I do understand that. But my thing is like, this guy is 6'6", playing point guard, impacting the game on every single level. He's the only reason why the Houston Rockets are in playoff contention, but he gets no recognition, except from people from Houston fans. I don't understand that, and a part of it has to do with the market he's in, but, I still don't understand it. It's sad he doesn't get recognition because he's a great player. He truly is an elite player, so... there's that. Back to the, I know I promised, you guys are like, Steve, this is the second time you said that. I know, guys, listen. I know I promised more in real life videos. They're coming, definitely. Probably in the next few days, probably tomorrow, the day after. But literally, when I landed on Sunday, yesterday, when I landed, I was like, it's funny because I wasn't even jet lagged because, it's the same time zone, but I felt like crap. I was hungry, I was tired, I was cranky, and today, for some reason, I feel like I have the stomach virus. Listen, I know you guys don't want to hear this, but literally, I'm sitting in my room looking up topics to talk about, reading comments. My stomach hurts. I go to the toilet. 20 minutes later, I come back. 10 minutes later, my stomach hurts again. Like 10 times. I'm like, what the hell? And my throat hurts. I feel like dookie. But I'm still up here and doing my thing. So this is another example. No matter what, you gotta grind. No matter what, there's no excuses. So anyway, and yeah, sometimes I make videos in my car because of my roommate, but there's no excuses, guys, So anyway, LeBron got his 45th triple-double. He praised Russell Westbrook. Kevin Durant is getting better than ever, which is crazy. I understand now why he went to Golden State. James Harden has 7 straight double-doubles. He's doing his thing. Russell Westbrook is doing his thing. Everyone, this is great. There's so much talent in the league right now. I don't think, I know I've said that in terms of just pure talent, that from 2000 to 2013, I would say, was just the most pure talented league in the NBA in terms of amount of players doing the thing. I mean, people forgot about Danny Granger. People forgot about what's his name, Michael Redd. People forget about Kevin Martin, who never made an All-Star game, but he was averaging like 24 points per game for like 5 years in a row. You know, people forget about what's this other dude's name? Damn it, the other dude that does that, Rudy Gay. You know, even if you don't have these all-star players, you still have all these decent talented players. You know, now we have, I can name at least 30 players. Let me see. All right, let's start off in the West. Nah, screw that. I'm just going to, off the top of my head. Dame Lillard, CJ McCollum, Jordan Clarkson, D'Angelo Russell, James Harden, Dwight Howard, Kawhi Leonard, Dirk. Yeah, I mean, Dirk's kind of out of his prime, but I'll include Dirk. That's 7. Dirk. Who else? That text message just threw me the F off. Guys, that freaking text message just threw me the hell off. But LeBron, Melo, Paul George, Kyrie, Kristaps, Derrick Rose, Kevin Love, Rudy Gay, Marc Gasol, Mike Conley, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, excuse me. You know, I'm sorry, that text message threw me off. I can name 30 players, though, that are talented right now and doing their thing. It's just that freaking text message threw me off because I read it while talking, so my mind went from the players to that, and I apologize for that. But yeah, so that's the end of the video, guys. 3 topics for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be doing an all-star prediction video later on today, so stay tuned for that. It's been Steve. Check out my other channel. Links in the description below. I'm out here. Peace. I love you guys. Peace. Sugar, there's a reason.